Hi Service Alternatives and happy Friday. This is the last Friday message I'll be doing for 2021 and I'll be resuming the first week of January. Looking forward to the new year with all of you. 2021 has been a tough one. It's been a tough year on so many fronts. To work, to live, to just proceed with life as we all are doing every single day. And despite that, continued progress on systems, continued welcoming of foster families and employees, and continued life has happened for all of us. Business as usual on so many fronts, and business has been very difficult on others. And I have a couple stories to close out the year with. The first is adult residential services needed to rework the way they were doing positive behavior support tracking. In October, they introduced a new system that required more work by staff, it required quite a bit of training, and it was a struggle. And Liz, one of our managers down in adult residential services in Tacoma, took on the challenge of writing up instructions and did such an amazing job. Sam ended up sharing those with all of adult residential services, and now they are the official instructions that have been integrated into SetWorks. Changing systems and improving the way we're doing things is a tricky thing to do. It's tricky to figure out how to write the instructions. I'm so impressed that Liz was able to do it in a way that is understandable. And then, of course, it's getting to improved outcomes that takes some work. So it's a great example of systems improvement that has been continuing to happen around service alternatives. Kim shares a story of a foster family who was licensed from 2010 through 2019, and they were struggling with keeping up with the training requirements that are required for their license. They were at a difficult season of their life with two young sons getting ready to transition from high school and out, and they were finding themselves just too busy. And so they ended up closing out their license. And a couple of years later, Christine, our manager in Spokane, asked Kim to reach out and see if they wanted to reconsider coming back to being foster parents. They were incredibly appreciative of the call and they started relicensing. They're a family that has done amazing work with kids with disabilities, kids with behavior challenges, and they have a really deep understanding of kids who have experienced trauma in their lives. So they became relicensed in October, and we're so excited to welcome new kids into their home. Life continues around SA, the personal lives of our team members, our families, and there are a couple of those stories to share. First is Salman is getting married. Salman is a residential manager in King County, Snohomish County area. He works out of the Linwood office, and he's going to Africa and getting married this month. I don't know the day, but anytime here, and his team is excited for him, wishing they could go, wishing they could celebrate him, but are wishing him the best with this new adventure. And then Larissa shares a story of her son Cody, who just had a destination wedding. Larissa talks about how this is something she sees on TV, would never have imagined participating in. But when Cody and his fiance decided they were getting married, they decided on Tulum, Mexico, which is a place that was near and dear to their hearts. Larissa talks about the experience being so special, so many emotions, so many special words shared, and just had an amazing experience. Whatever any of you is doing in your life right now, I hope each of you is finding moments of magic, whatever they are. It's a tough time right now. It's a tough time just to be existing and let alone thriving, and yet we have lots of people around us that are. And while work is hard, there are so many great outcomes that continue to happen. I wish you and your families a very happy holiday, and I'll look forward to seeing you back in the new year. Happy Friday. Bye-bye, SA.